Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do something a little different. Usually I'm always on Facebook looking for great finds, but today I'm actually going to go to antique stores. My cousin had texted me. She lives down the shore here in New Jersey, and in Red Bank there is a slew of antique stores. She had texted me some pictures of Oz items in one of the antique stores, so of course I ran down there as soon as I could to see what I could find. The first time I visited the store, I was really limited on time, so I wasn't able to look at all the antique stores. I just went to the store that my cousin told me had the Wizard of Oz items, and I grabbed what I could. Yesterday, I did head back down to the stores to see what other Oz items I could find. The stores are so huge. We did spend a good 3 to 4 hours just looking through all of the stores. Let's take a look and see what Oz finds I found at these antique stores. I did try to take some footage yesterday when I went down to the shore, but there was so much in there. I was really overwhelmed and I just kept my eyes peeled for any Oz items. So I'll cut that stuff in before we take a look at what I got. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm heading down to the Jersey Shore to Red Bank to take a look at the antique store that I visited a few months ago. I want to see what other Oz items they have. The store is huge. It's 2 floors. And last time I went, I didn't have enough time to look around. So today I have the entire day. We're going to take a look and see what Oz items I can find. So let's head on down to the Jersey Shore. There are several antique stores on this block, but the red store is the best. Its 2 floors are jam-packed with endless collectibles. If you're a collector like myself and you're always on the hunt for things, this is the place. First thing I spotted were these awesome Oz books. When I tell you there is stuff all over, I really had to keep my eyes peeled for Oz things. As you can see from the video, there was lots that I found, from ornaments, costumes, Jim Shore pieces, 90s Oz nostalgia, and even a Ray Bolger signature. This place was great. We had such a great time hunting for Oz items and will definitely be back. The first time I visited the store, I was really limited on time, so I just went right to the Oz section and saw what they had. And whatever really caught my eye that I didn't have, I grabbed. And this lion doll definitely jumped out at me. I've seen these on Facebook marketplaces a lot, and I could kick myself for not actually grabbing them. But when I saw this one, I had to grab them. This is the Cowardly Lion doll from Largo Company. I'm not sure when these came out. I want to say probably the late 80s. These dolls are so super cute. I love the packaging. It's got the pink, and we have Dorothy and her friends going down the yellow brick road on the side. And on the back, we have the portrait of Dorothy, Tin Man, Lion, and Scarecrow. This packaging is really fun 80s packaging. It's so nostalgic, these dolls. And like I said, I really hope I could find all the others to add to this collection. Another thing that I really love collecting are Oz programs from various productions. So when I saw this, of course, I had to add it to my collection. We have the program from The Wizard of Oz Live, the 50th anniversary celebration. This program really is a time capsule in Oz. This came out during the late 80s. I did not see this production, but these photos are really something. Let's start with the cover art. I love how they have Dorothy skipping down the yellow brick road and how joyous she looks with all her friends looking around her. We have the Emerald City in the background. And as we open it up, we have some various promotional photos. Here, this Dorothy really is giving me Vanessa Hudgens vibes. Comment below if you think that this looks like Vanessa Hudgens as Dorothy as well. We get some articles talking about The Wonderful Wizard of Oz and this particular production. Now, I don't want to throw shade on this production because, like I've said, I've never seen it before, but looking from these photos, especially this Professor Marvel and Dorothy scene, it's kind of giving me Wizard of Oz high school vibes. The Glinda design costume for this particular production is really something. She almost looks like a butterfly. I really love the poppies and the staging in this particular photo. I would have loved to seen this production to see how it actually all went down. I'm not too sure what's going on with the Wicked Witch of the West. She's in this black dress with this like red hat and red feathered collar piece around her. Not one of my favorite Wicked Witch designs. Again, here's more pictures of the Wicked Witch and her castle, the Winky Guards, the Flying Monkeys. I'm not too crazy about the lion's makeup and wig choice. Y'all could take a look and decide for yourself. And here's a great big photo of the entire cast. And we get this lovely image of the Fab Four on the back. I know when I was little, I would have really loved to see this production. I saw The Wizard of Oz on Ice and Madison Square Gardens, and I really wish I could say that I've seen this, but I haven't. So if you have, comment and let me know what was something that you remember from this production that really stuck with you. I also grabbed this Glinda doll from Brass Key. These are porcelain dolls. They had come out with all of the characters. They have little miniature versions, and then they also have these bigger dolls. I was really excited to see this Glinda one. She is in great condition. The box is still great. I love her dress. I love her face sculpture. I love the detailing on the butterfly, the beading, the crown. This is one of my favorite Glinda dolls. I also love the 75th anniversary doll that came out, but this really stands up to that doll. I did recently acquire the Tin Man and Scarecrow of the brass key dolls, so hopefully I can grab the entire collection. But until then, she kind of sits in my cabinet on the bottom with all my other Glinda dolls. Like you saw earlier in the video, I did go yesterday back to the antique store to see what other Oz items I can find. And as soon as I walked in, I walked past the books and I came across the Tik-Tok of Oz. I cannot believe I found this book. They had a couple other Oz books there. The first one that caught my eye was The Lost Princess of Oz. And then I just saw what other books they had. They had the Tik-Tok of Oz, they had the Road of Oz, they had the Cowardly Lion of Oz, and they had a few others. I picked up The Lost Princess of Oz, and that was the one I was going to get, but then my eye caught Tik-Tok of Oz, and of course I had to get that. Tik-Tok is truly one of my favorite Oz characters. Unfortunately, my video cut out here, but what I'm going to talk next are about these Madame Alexander dolls. The woman who was selling them had a great collection of them. So I'm going to talk about a few of my favorites, and then in a later video, we'll definitely dive into the full collection that I received. So here we go. First up are these Uncle Henry and Aunt Em dolls. What really sold me on these dolls is actually finding these two in the set. We never, ever, ever get anything with Uncle Henry or Aunt Em, so I was really excited to find these. They are so adorable. All the little detailing. I love these dolls, and I was really excited to add them to my collection, and they sit perfectly in my cabinet. Once I saw this doll, of course, it really sold me on buying the collection. Anything Flying Monkey, I love. And here we have the Madame Alexander Flying Monkey doll. I absolutely love this doll. One of my favorites, hands down. It is so stinking adorable. It's almost in this little furry onesie, and then we have the flying monkey coat, which I really need. Like, I need my own flying monkey coat. This thing is so dope. I love the detailing. We have the hat. We have these awesome feathered wings. The face sculpture is so cute, and I love how they painted the face on this doll. This sits up right with all my Wicked Witch things. I just love this doll. I'm so happy I was able to get it. I know the flying monkey scares people, but to me, he is really one of the cutest things. And lastly, another one of my favorite dolls is this Wicked Witch one that I found. Again, like I said, these were sold as a set. I was able to get Dorothy, Scarecrow, Lion, Tin Man, Glinda, the Wicked Witch, the Flying Monkeys, a couple of Munchkins, Annie M, Uncle Henry, and I will definitely have a video coming out soon showing all of those dolls off, but I really just wanted to show this particular one. When I saw this, it was really like nothing I've seen before. I love the design for this Wicked Witch doll. I love the burgundy dress she has, the beading. On her skirt, it says, "I'll get you my pretty," with a little embroidered Wicked Witch on there. She kind of has these like curls. It's very like almost reminds me of like saloon Wicked Witch. It is so stinking adorable. She is missing her Wicked Witch hat. Maybe one day I'll make one for her, but I've never seen this doll before, so when I saw this, the Flying Monkey and the Wicked Witch sold me on getting this collection. The last building we went in was a huge warehouse. It had a lot of furniture, not a lot of like dolls or anything. So I didn't think I was going to find anything, but there was one bookshelf that had a bunch of little golden books, and I went through every single one and I found The Wizard of Oz. This particular book I think is from 1976. Don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure. But a lot of people slid in my DMs after posting this on Instagram saying that this was their childhood, this book. I particularly have never seen this book before. It is so cute. I had a lot of these golden books growing up, but never The Wizard of Oz. I really love the imagery and illustrations in this book. The colors are so amazing. They're beautiful. And a lot of the imagery almost follows beats from the 1939 film. I'm really glad that I went through all the stacks of golden books to find this. This was a great find. It's in great condition. It's going to sit in the bottom here of my cabinet with all of my other Oz books. That's what I got from the antique store. Thanks for following me on this journey. It was my first time antiquing, and it really was a lot of fun. You never know what you're gonna find. Thanks again for watching. If you want more Oz content, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok at 724OzFan, and I'll see you here next time.